Hey guys, how's it going? I'm totally losing my voice today because I was out to lunch and we've just been doing a whole lot of yakking and I am really losing my voice. But I wanted to come in here and do a quick vlog. My camera's like way off. Either that or my heels are higher today than I thought. But anyway, and see, now when I develop this, it's gonna be fine. But right now when I'm looking at myself, it looks like right here, this whole area is blending in with my black hair. There, now I can see. Anyway, wow, I'm looking pale. Anyway, what is today, Wednesday? It's weird here today too, you guys, because typical, I shouldn't say it's weird. Chicago weather, this is kind of typical. It's like 34 degrees today and kind of sleety, and I think we're supposed to get some snow tonight. I always say it. Didn't I say this before? When it started to get, this is just a very weird position. Whenever people start to get excited about the spring, I'm used to the top of my head being showing. Did that make any sense? Being showing? I just had a moment, I'm sorry. I shot some vlogs before this, and I just realized that I didn't write down what I did first. It's just, anyway, whenever it starts to get really warm around April or March, it always starts to get really cold again. By the way, Mr. Flo, I have to tell you, because you wrote, oh, I haven't seen you flex in a while, Kelly. Sorry. Number one, once in a while, I have to do a video without flexing. Like today, I have my like sweater on, and I don't know that I really feel like taking this off right now and doing a flex. So when I'm in my workout clothes, I flex for you. You need to get a little bit more patient and understand that I'll get to you, and I think that I've flexed for you in about 90% of all of my videos, so you need to be patient. Either that or send me a check and then I'll flex a lot more for you. Anyway, so I just went out to lunch. Here's something I wanted to bring up to you guys to let you know about Calm, Cool, Collected Kelly, because we went to lunch at California Pizza Kitchen, and I love the Thai chicken salad that they have at that place. But Stacy and I both love this red velvet cake that they have. It is sinful. Okay, this is like real red velvet cake, and it's like as tall as my head, and I have a big head. Okay, I went there. Okay, I had my good breakfast. I had overnight oats with Coach's Oats. I'm really digging that. Kind of doing that every other day for breakfast, and then some days I'm doing just soft boiled eggs on whole wheat toast. But I had my Coach's Oats with why am I going blank? Chobani, the Greek yogurt, and then some berries in it. This is actually my leftover morning coffee. It still tastes good. But I was in a rush. So I knew that when we go, it's kind of our joke that we want to have that red velvet pie, or excuse me, red velvet cake. So I planned for it. I had my sensible breakfast, and then I went down there. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, instead of ordering, in the past when I've gone there, before I realized they had this cake, I would get that Thai chicken salad and I would order the large size, and then I'd have, you know, some of it there for lunch, and then I'd take the rest home and maybe have that for dinner. What I did instead is I had half the salad, and then some of you, because last time I shared that I was there, you said, you know, the salad's really high calorie, whatever. I do know, because I look up the caloric information on most things before I go, and I have a good, with restaurants that I go to a lot, I have an idea of, like, for example, when I go to Chili's and I get their buffalo chicken salad, if I were to get it the way it was designed, it's like 1,200 calories. That's very common for, and in fact, that's low compared to some of the salads at some places. What you can do though, people, is again, I got the half order, okay? I got it with no peanuts, because it usually comes with a lot of peanuts, maybe even a fourth or a half a cup of peanuts. That's a lot of calories. They also will usually toss it in the salad dressing. I got the salad dressing on the side, and I only got the green salad dressing, not the one that has peanuts in it. And what else? What else did I get without? There's something else that I had off of it. So, you know, the salad was a lot more plain. It did have some avocado on it, probably about maybe a fourth of an avocado. But I had a small salad. I had water or something to drink, and then we ordered the I can't talk today, you guys. We both got our own whole huge ass piece of like red velvet cake, and I ate the whole thing. And I'm telling you, I ate slow. I could eat slower, because Stacy was slower than me, and I'm really working on eating slower and, you know, enjoying my food instead of like, oh, I've got to go, I've got to eat in 5 minutes. But all that to say is I was able to go out, have a good lunch, right? Plan for a dessert that I wanted to have. I had a little cappuccino too. And now what I'm going to do is, instead of looking at that and going, oh my God, that's so awful, you know, I can't have anything else to eat, I gotta, you know, kill myself and diet the rest of the week, I'm just looking at balancing that out. So like the rest of the day today is going to be a lot less. I might have, I'm trying to think of it's almost 5 o'clock. I mean, I am not in the least bit hungry. If I have anything later, it's going to be probably some like chicken noodle soup that I have here. I might have some shrimp cocktails, something very, I mean, you're talking about 200 calories there. And some of you, you know, you might say, I'm not saying when I share this with you guys, this is what's working for me. I'm not saying that this is what you should do. Okay, so for some of you people, Stacy and I were talking about this. So you guys are really good with 6 meals a day. Okay, some of you would never eat this way. I'm telling you, this is what works for me. But I'm eating when I'm hungry. So if I ate that and I enjoyed it, you know, my goal is to not really have any other desserts, or that's kind of like an indulgence, but you just balance it out the rest of the week. And I'm going to do yoga tonight. My neck's starting to feel better. But I'm just, to be able to go about life that way and say, okay, here's a time that I want to go out, I want to have something fun, but you just plan for it instead of freaking out. And instead of, like maybe in the past, I might have said, well, this is going to be a cheat meal, so I'll get a cheeseburger, and then I'll get this, and then, you know, you make it this big, huge thing, as opposed to, I'm just going to have a little bit of this, I'm going to balance out the rest of my day, and then I'm sure going to, you know, also use tomorrow to balance it, and tomorrow will be like totally, you know, my spot-on foods for the whole day, you know, a great workout, but I'm not leaving that lunch feeling like, oh, that was awful, and I have to, like, you know, punish myself. It's the way that I'm kind of taking time, slowing down, and just looking at everything and balancing it, as opposed to going, oh, I screwed up, that was so awful, and now it's Wednesday and the whole week is ruined. It's just, these are the kind of things in my mind, a different way of looking at it, and I know a lot of us have had bad mindsets in this area, but it's helpful. I don't feel bad about lunch. I feel good. I feel great about all week. And I'm sitting here like pulling my pants up, and I feel a little better about my pants right now. In fact, I'm actually going to do a review. Do you guys know what I ordered? I have a scale that is coming my way. I'm going to go back to weighing myself, not every day, but I am going to go back to, because I want to measure myself, but I want to weigh myself. For my purposes, I will probably do, I don't know about once a week. I might do every other week. It depends, but I am going to weigh myself. I don't believe in weighing yourself every day, only because our weight, anybody's weight, can fluctuate up to 5-6 pounds every day, based on water retention, based on salt, whatever. I'm not going to weigh myself every day. I'd blow my head off if I did. So there's that. But anyway, just wanted to tell you guys that I'm really losing my voice. There's a lot of things like that that are making going through the day, just day to day, kind of, instead of being so obsessive that everything has to be perfect, you know, being aware and planning for it. And I'm going to record what I did and put it in my Fit Day. I'm using fitday.com to record my calories and keep it where it's right for me. But awareness and planning and just balance. So whenever I have something like that that's kind of high on the food bank scale, like high, when I say high, I mean I'm spending a lot of my calories, right? Balance it out. Make tomorrow like a low day. You know, when I have, like if I have a carby breakfast, if I have oatmeal and whatever, I don't want to have as much of a carby lunch, but I don't have any strict rules. I'm just like, let's have balance. If I had fruit for breakfast, I want to try to have more vegetables at lunch and dinner. And I'm starting to just, I feel better every day. And a lot of these mindset changes that I'm having, you guys, it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, there's still times when, you know, I look in the mirror and I get pissed off about something, but I know that the things that are bad that I've been doing, the bad practices, the psycho mindset that I've had for the past 2 years, just the fact that I'm aware of it and that I know I'm not going to do it anymore, that in and of itself is a good predictor of success, because I'm not looking to validate this decision of letting go with any of you. That's not to be disrespectful, with anybody in my family, with any trainer. I'm just doing what I know, as opposed to what I've done in the past, which is I'd ask everybody in the blog land, I'd ask all these personal trainers, I'd go read 5 different books, and then I'd try to compare, what does Rachel Cosgrove say versus Body for Life versus this, and oh wait, this guy says potatoes are bad, this person says, it's like, anybody can tell you, and it even says that in that, yoga for eating, or the yoga of eating. There are 50,000 different approaches to how you want to eat, and all of them in one way dispute the other. So you've got to find out what you're comfortable with and stick with it, because if you can't find something you're going to live with, you're not going to stick with anything, right? I'm finally getting to the point where I've found what I can live with. I know what I believe in, and I'm trusting myself. And the fact that I don't have to look to 50,000 sources for validation of that is just right there. That's speaking to the change of mindset. I hope that makes sense. But it was actually Amy that got me started in recognizing how I was doing that before. I was always looking for validation and kind of like, yeah, Kelly, that's right. Like I couldn't make any decisions on my own because I wasn't trusting myself. But now I am. So it's all good. I've also talked for 11 minutes, so I gotta let you guys go. Have a great Wednesday, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have my voice, and we'll actually be able to talk more than 5 minutes. Okay.